Is Brooklyn in the house? Without a doubt. Spread love the Brooklyn way. It's your boy Big Chase back again with the artist spotlight, hanging out with my bro K-Lo K Leo. What's going on, bro?
What's goody, people? What's goody? Here for another one. Got a goodie for you. Got a goodie for you.
Listen, man. If you know anything about the Man Cave, man, our first love is comic books, man. And you know, I'm so glad to be around in this day and age where anybody that has a great idea can put books out on your own. I remember being in class. The closest thing you could do was just draw like 8 pages in your notebook, and that was going to be about as close you was going to get to a printed comic book. But now, today, technology is caught up where anybody that has a great idea can put something out. So we're going to bring out a brother today, man, who is on his grind. I'm talking about a comic book empire. More stuff to come, man. He's been on here before. He's family with the Man Cave. Tony Kitrell from Avid Comics, man. Let's bring him on the stage. Man.
Hey, my brothers. Thank y'all for having me back, man. I've been wanting to come back. Thank you. I appreciate you, man.
We know you've been grinding, brother. We know.
I'm trying, brother. I'm trying to make this thing a full-blown career, man. Like I said, I'm about to transition to life, so. As of Wednesday, I retired from the fire department. You know, everybody knows I'm a career firefighter. Been doing that for over 25 years. But comics are going to be my first bread and butter after Wednesday. I'm coming in the door, but
coming in hot.
First things foremost, congratulations.
Yeah,
and thank you for what you do. It takes a lot of bravery to do that, to hop into that field, brother. And thank you for that.
Yeah, bro. Listen, man.
Y'all don't know. I seriously appreciate that, man. Thank you.
No, listen, bro. We like I told you, man. I've been paying attention since we discovered you guys and saw the work that you were doing. And all I can say is, man, every time I pop up, I'm like, oh, he doing that. Oh, he doing that. I see a lot of conversation flying back. I'm like, whoa. We got to get Tony back in here. And so first and foremost, let's just go from the start, man. Avid Comics, what's been going on for 2024?
Oh man, 2024, we coming into our 15th anniversary. So like I told everybody, we celebrating all year long. The actual anniversary is August 1st of this year, but January to December 31st, it's anniversary time. We celebrating. Advent's going hard, man. So I mean, we got all kinds of stuff. For January, the big reveal was we got a line of toys, first ever toys. I'm not talking about no toys produced in my basement or, you know, that I put together from spare parts. The fact is, this is legit. This is a factory produced toy line.
Okay.
The first figure off the gate is Titan Ultraman. You know, basically that's our flag.
Coming out strong. That's
coming out strong. Okay. Got to. Now everybody was like, "Oh man, you know, is it gonna be 6-inch?" Nah. I'm gonna tell y'all why. It's gonna be the G.I. Joe super powered, like the line Todd McFarlane is doing for DC super powered. It's gonna be like a 3 3.75, 4-inch size figure.
Okay.
The reason is, you know how they do us. The factory told us before I put my money and their money on the line, they want to see if we can sell toys.
Okay.
So they basically told me, and I'm gonna tell y'all what they told me. If you can move 1,000 pieces of this 3-4-inch figure, then we move you up to 6-inch. So I'm calling everybody. I need the whole family to come out, the whole culture to come out.
Hey,
buy 1,000 toys. And we good.
Hey, you heard my brother, man. Call your mom and them. Yeah. Tell them they need to buy a couple of these things.
I'm from the hood. I got the hookup. I got it. I'm gonna have it. Do it on Kickstarter, and it's gonna have a special. Spend $100 to get 4 figures. And then you also know you ain't got to keep them figures. You can give them to somebody, tax donation, write them off on your taxes. So you're gonna get your bread back. So
they're going to my case right here.
They're going to cases, bro.
For people who don't like toys or none of that, even just support, it's going to be a way for you to get your bread back. You can give them to kids around the neighborhood or whatever, write them off your taxes, get your money back. But you're helping the cause because, like I said, if I can show the toy company that there's a market for black toys, they gonna let me come with a whole line of 6-inch figures, and I'm coming off the break. Black women, black men. I mean, I got black toys for days, and they were like, if it sells, we in. So they did.
Okay.
And you know, like I said, it's not just rinky dink. It's Loose Collective, who are one of the big names in toys.
Okay.
You can go Google them; they pop up. They doing toys for people like Chaos Comics and Brian Polito, Lady Death, and they doing that.
Okay.
Yeah, so we got a factory over in China that's working on them now.
Okay.
Like I said, I need y'all. I need
Hey,
everybody
here,
to
bro.
Listen,
as soon as you got on hand, you hit up Chase, and we'll you send us a picture, and we'll do a promo shoot for the guys.
I started to send y'all a picture of the prototype, but they told me don't release the prototype yet because they're gonna like
listen, man.
pictures of that. But
don't take the cake out the oven before it's done.
But on social media, during the Super Bowl, I revealed the packaging for the toy. So that's up on social media, and I should have said that to y'all. I wasn't thinking. My apologies, fellas, but I'll get it sent to y'all.
That's all right.
And for February, we got another reveal. I just need y'all to hold tight. I can't say nothing about it to the end of the month. But if y'all have me back anytime after March 1st, I'm singing like a canary. I'll tell you everything.
You're here, you're gonna be here whatever the first week of March. You're here.
And let me tell you, this one is even bigger than our 15th anniversary book that's coming out in August. So what I'm gonna tell you in March, bruh, batten down the hatches. That's all I'm gonna tell you.
He said batten down the hatches.
All right, so what in August, your 15th year anniversary book?
Yeah.
What we gonna get in that?
Oh man, we got everybody. I reached out to everybody for this one. We got people like Greg Burnham, Sean Hill, Marcus and Visual Williams. We got Ron. We got Bart Sears.
You got Marcus the Visual?
Marcus the Visual. The cover is already here. I've been holding on to the cover for 6 months, but I ain't saying that yet.
Listen, people, listen.
His partner in crime, Greg Burnham, has done a story.
No, Greg's dope too.
Sean Hill is doing the art for. So that's all I'm gonna say.
Yo, listen, people. If you don't know, go Google, go on your Instagram and pull up Marcus the Visual. You can Google his name. When you see the artwork, you'll understand. Like one of my favorite artists, period.
If you Google Sean Hill, Greg Burnham, and then Marcus the Visual one by one, right back to back, the computer gonna burn up because it's so hot. it's gonna burn up.
No, it's a fact. It's a fact, bro. Yeah. Oh man, that's
just the tip of the iceberg, fellas. The tip of the iceberg.
Oh, listen,
I'm kicking in the door for the rest of the year.
Okay.
In the door.
Keep the foot on their neck and keep the foot on the gas pedal, baby. That's what
Biggie said. Kicking in the door, waving the 4-4. Papa, don't hit me no more.
Yo, listen, man. Listen, like I said, you see what I'm saying? Avid Comics is definitely working, man. Yo, you out here doing your thing. So now, let me ask you, I ran into a post a couple of months back. Some guys were looking to do some collective work. I think you were in the middle of a conversation with some other comic book companies. They were all talking about getting together.
March 1st.
See? See? I told you I've been paying attention. I told you I've been watching.
March 1st.
All right.
Okay.
And just to sweeten things up, I'll come with pictures on March 1st.
Yo, listen.
Oh, shit.
You heard the man. You heard him.
Yeah.
All right, how many more we should got? We need to get this rolling, man.
Get this thing cranking and whatnot, bro. Listen, man. Like I said, I see that you was working, and I saw all the different things going around. I said, listen, I gotta get Tony back on here so we can find out what's going on. Listen, people, if you have not been to avidcomics.com, go check it out. Go check the website. Don't take my word for it. Go to the website, see what's up there. He's got a book empire, man. Listen, you people that have younger kids, they got kids in their early teens, you got comic book lovers, you got readers, you're going to find something that you love. And most importantly, there's pictures and reflections of us in these books.
Can I say something real quick?
You can say anything you want, bro.
Okay. we're going to update the website. It's going to be a total revamp, but you can still order comics from our website now, the hard copies. The new the website has already changed. It got switched to I switched it to a different host. That way you can download digital comics from our website now. But when I did the switch, some things got messed up. So little by little, we're fixing it and we making it. I mean, you can still make orders, but prepare and like the next 3 to 4 months, you're gonna see a whole visual update of the website. And also, like he told you, we got comics for everybody. We got every genre. The only thing we don't do is truly hardcore, like X-rated stuff, because we got a lot of kids that like that book. But we do have mature reader titles,
right?
Like Outside, action, violence, language, some adult scenes, stuff like that. But I'm not going to hit you over the head with nothing graphic because like I said, we got a lot of kids that like to rock with our books. So.
No, I get it, man. I mean, listen, we talk about this all the time. Personally, the X-rated books are just. I don't, everybody's got their thing. For me, it doesn't really belong in the genre. I know that there's people out there that collect them and all that, and I ain't knocking them. But for me, it doesn't belong in this genre.
Yeah.
For
what I do, it's not a good fit. So I'm not like you just said. I don't knock nobody. As a matter of fact, I've done crossover with a company that does those type of books. But I also told them, hey, look here. My characters ain't doing none of that, bro. We ain't rocking like that. And that's just me. That's just how I roll. Like I said, that's how I roll.
Yeah, listen, I'm completely with it. So listen, man, let me try to pull this up real quick, man. Because we ran across some titles. So we will give people some samples about what's going on. So let's talk about a couple of these covers, man.
Bet. That's Titan Ultraman. That's issue number 4. That's coming probably like 2-3 more months, and most of our books you can order through the comic book shops, not just on our website. Basically, you can get Advent Comics everywhere. You can get it at Amazon, you can get it at Barnes and Noble, you can get it at Comixology still, Comixology Unlimited, Drive Through Comics, Indie Planet. We're in the previews every month of that you get from your comic book shops. You can find us there. We even sell our comic books at Walmart. You can get our comic books from Walmart. So we trying to take over, bro. Like I told you, we coming.
I heard you, bro.
That's Titan 3, and that one is actually filling now. I got to double check on when it actually hits stores. I think it hits stores like next month or later this month. But yeah, it's at the printer getting filled. So that cover and that art is done by Nathan Diaz. He's the artist right now on, I think, Daredevil Black Armor for Marvel. When I tell you the art, when we come with stories, we don't come with BS. We come with solid stories, off the wall art. So you're gonna get everything you want. All that stuff they talk about black comic books, nah, you ain't gonna find that here. We coming with everything you want in a comic book. Everything's gonna be fire from start to finish, from cover to cover.
Okay.
That's a series we're doing right now called Cosmos. Cosmos is a 12-issue maxi series where it was a story that I wrote darn near 20 years ago when I was trying to get into Marvel. Marvel had this thing called the Epic Comic line. So I wrote this story. It got some good play from the creators, but they told me, well, the character that I wrote the story around was Adam Warlock. They were like, we're going to go another way with that character. They ended up killing Adam Warlock off. So when I started my own comic book company in 2009, I was like, well, hell, Marvel liked this story. I'm gonna tweak it a little bit, and I'm gonna use that story for my people. My character.
As you should.
Exactly. So what I did was I changed a little bit. And I said, well, how can I make this character, or how can I make this fly? Because I can't use Marvel stable for what I was trying to do. So I reached out to over 100 different indie comic book creators and publishers. So that's why you got all these different characters. All these characters belong to other companies. You got Red Anvil Comics, you got Envision Comics on the cover, Argo Comics on the cover. Basically, there's big characters, little characters like Dark Horse, Nexus, Mike Byrne, Steve Rue's Nexus is in this book. So I got characters of all different sizes and scopes in this character, and they come together for one big story. This is a one-shot that takes place or is going to be released when Cosmos 9 is released. And this one is the one. If you don't get nothing else as a collector's item,
get this.
This is the one.
Okay.
I'm telling y'all this as Black comic book fans. This is the one.
Okay, you
pick up the whole set. Pick up the whole.
Get it all.
What I did was Cosmos was I was late to the Kickstarter game because one, I was paying for all my own books myself. And I was like, I don't need people to pay for our books for us.
Right.
I just want them to enjoy them. But then I started thinking the best way to get your books in people's hands is like directly to them. And Kickstarter was like blowing up. So I made this title a Kickstarter exclusive title. So every issue that I release goes first to Kickstarter. Now I've done trade paperbacks of Cosmos. So trade paperback volume 1 and 2 are released. And they've gone through comic book shops. So you can get the trade. If you like trades, you can get them from your local comic shops. But when I release an issue, I release it on Kickstarter first.
Okay.
And then about 6 to 7 months later, then I'll take it to comic book shop.
Okay.
But, so you're going to see Cosmos War #1, and it takes place the same exact time as Cosmos 9. So if you don't get any 2 other issues, those the 2 as Black comic book collectors you want.
Hey, listen, y'all stop playing and just pick them all up. Just pick up the whole pack.
Yeah.
And whatnot. You're gonna be mad with yourself later when these things go up in value. Incredibly.
Especially when you see the different characters who intertwine with other characters who've never met before. And you're gonna be like, yo, how this Bama pull this off, bro?
And if you guys are big fans of getting autographs, imagine you got all your favorite Black content creators in one book. You can get everybody's autograph next to their characters. Like they've been doing with Marvel, with every artist who worked on Spider-Man. Here you go.
Exactly. and Cosmos actually is how can I put it? Cosmos is open to more creators. So whether you're white, black, or whatever color you're, yellow, purple, whatever, you'll find something in here. Some of your favorite characters, favorite content from characters and creators of all different races. So that was like a labor of love for me because I got to play in a lot of different sandboxes with a lot of different characters. So you'll see characters old and new. Some of the characters who've already appeared in here include Acolyte, Absolver from Concrete Comics, Spirit, Destiny, Chess from Comic One. Who else? Andy Smith's Ultra. Like I said, Dark Horse's Nexus appeared. It's so many, man. Like I said, we got over 100 characters and creators who participate. Wow. So, like I said, they're in here. They're in here. So,
shout out Lonzo Starr, man. Concrete Comics, man.
Yeah, that's my man. That's my man.
You know what I'm saying? Good people. It's my bro.
Yeah.
All right, so this is the one that kind of caught my eye. So
that's so many.
What is going on here?
That's so many. That's something I always want to do, man. That's a Black love story, and actually, it should have been hitting comic book shops this past week.
Valentine's?
We had it on our comic corner this week.
Yeah. So basically, it's a story. It's a Black love story, but anything Advent does, we're gonna flip it a little bit. So it's got a twist to it, and I ain't gonna say no more. But at its core, it's a Black love story. The male, his name is Bion Montgomery. His wife is named Taryn. Basically, it's a love story for the ages, man. It's a love story for the ages. All right. But like I said, there's always a twist.
That's just called life.
This one got a nice twist. And actually, if people respond to this, there'll be more of them.
Okay. Yeah, definitely won't pick this up.
And actually, a funny story behind this, man. Well, not so much as funny. This book has been, when Diamond saw it, they was like, "That's different. We never saw that before." And I was like, "I know you ain't never seen that before."
Exactly.
But we try to come with something different, man. So hopefully y'all like it. And if you like it, like I said, the people respond to it, we always gonna do more. But it's set up. Matter of fact, the character Bion also appears in Cosmos. So if you want your fix of him, you can see him in Cosmos. He's like one of the recurring characters.
Okay, I like it. I like it, man. I like it. Bro. I mean, so listen, my people. If you're in the sound of my voice, you heard. Go over to adventcomics.com. Make sure you checking for those titles. We got new stuff coming on. Got new stuff popping off. Got toys coming. You got some of everything going on, bro. So tell people how else to reach you, how else to find you.
We everywhere, man. I'm trying to be out here in these streets. You can find us on all the social media platforms. We're on Facebook, Instagram. We are on Twitter, X, but they just like be blowing me. I don't even be going over there too tough. So, I'm on Threads. We got our own Patreon, on Substack. Now, honestly, I need to do better with my Patreon and Substack, but I stay so busy.
Okay.
But now that I'm about to retire, I have more time to devote I should to it. But wherever it is, social media, man, that's what we try to be. We try to be out there, man.
Okay.
And of course, adventcomics.com, you can find us. That's our website, and you can find all of our merchandise there: the T-shirts, the toys, the tennis shoes, everything. Everything is there.
Boy, I'm gonna be doing some shopping.
Yeah.
So I got a question.
Yes, sir.
So what about the what about newbies in the game? Can people reach out to you if they trying to get into this comic book game?
Yeah. My door is always open, man. You'd be surprised the daily amounts of times I'm talking to people about just what I mean. Some people want to get with Advent. Some people just want information, and I'm down for it. So I mean, just tell people how to do things, or hey man, how do you do this, or what's the best way for me to do this? And I ain't got no problem with that. Tell them. And people keep getting not people, but certain people have come up to me and was like, bro, you should be paying for that knowledge. I'm like, why? Why? Knowledge is free, man. It's my job to give other people the game so we all can rise up. Like I don't play them games, man.
Yeah. You ain't trying to be a gatekeeper and be all no, you can't have that unless you're doing this and doing that.
You'll never find that from me. I'll never charge nobody for no information. If you want information, you want it fairly. Like some people told me. I mean, like I've told some people, oh man, I want to put this book out, bro. Look here, that book ain't ready yet. Put it if you want to go back and work on X, Y, and Z, and then put it out yourself. If you want to just make more money, if that's your goal. If you want to reach more people, then you put it out through a publisher. I mean, it's like I'll tell you the game. I have no problem with telling you the game. And it's up to you to put in the hard work to make it happen. Because I run into a lot of people who also are like, man, I want this idea. I want to make some money. I'm just gonna give you the idea and you run with it. Nah, cuz you gotta put some skin in the game.
Put work into this.
If you don't work half as hard as I work, I ain't messing with you. I ain't messing with you because that's how I am.
They'll be like, oh, that was mine. That was my idea. This is my thing.
Exactly. And besides that, and this could be a bad fault, but like I said, my mentality is a lot like Kobe's mentality. If you don't work as hard as I work, I ain't got time for you, bro. Yeah, you got to show me you want this. If you ain't showing me half of what I'm doing, I ain't rocking with you. Point blank. It might sound, uppity or whatever, but man, I stay.
That's the truth.
I got time to chase.
Absolute truth, bro.
To chase you down to make your book a success. Put in the work. Show me you want this and you hungry for it. I'll back you. Let's go. We're gonna do this together. But if you ain't coming with nothing, nah, I ain't got time for it.
Listen, you ain't said nothing but a word. I'm completely with it, man. Hey, listen, Tony Kitrell, man, thanks again, man, for always stopping through, man.
Thank y'all so much.
Our door's always open for you anytime.
I'm gonna hold y'all to that because, like I said, I got
March, man.
Anytime after March 1st, y'all tell me what days are available, and like I said, I'm coming through and I'm singing. I'm singing like I'm coming.
That's what's up.
Definitely. Can't wait, man.
All right, so listen, man, we're gonna hit you with the spiel. The man in the chair's not here tonight, so I'm gonna try to do what he does. I don't do it like you do, but Don't forget to hit us up every Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern Time here on YouTube, Pandora, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and every other platform. I ain't doing all that other stuff, Kalo. Any place that you get your podcast streaming, Jones, check us out. We're on all the socials, Mancave101 Podcast. Definitely jump on us. We also live on Thursdays on Instagram. So if you're not on YouTube, you in your Instagram on Thursdays, you can pop in and still catch us live. We'll be live in the chat room, both on Instagram, on Facebook, and on YouTube. So if you want to say something, you want to tell Kalo K to drink because he's getting them names wrong like he normally does, you can holler at him. It's all good and whatnot. And we're going to catch up with you next time here on Mancave101 Podcast Artist Spotlight. Tony Kitrell, Avid Comics, man. Make sure you stop by there and pick up those books.
Thank you, fam. I appreciate y'all. Thank you for all your fans and your guests, man. I appreciate
it. Anytime, bro. Anytime at all, man. We out.
We out, brothers.